Hello and welcome to the with me, Winner and Jay's picking up where I left off last time, where I started this series here as Austria and expanded along the Danube River here so I could form the Danubian Empire, which the only land I actually really needed for that was basically just the provinces along the Danube here, more or less, but I went and added a bit more of a buffer around it just to kind of make it border look better and everything. So, yeah, got that done this episode. Honestly, I'm imagining I'm probably going to be taking over most of Europe, considering I don't know what else I could possibly be doing, to be honest. So, yeah. But before I get to all that, I just want to quickly mention my YouTube memberships for anyone that is actually interested at the $5 tier, which is the builder tier. And up there, you can get at least 1 week of early access to these videos. So, with that out of the way, let's get to this game here. In which, honestly, I don't know who I'm going to go after first here. Could go after Bohemia, which would also mean I could take out Kratoka, I guess. I could do that. You know what? Yeah, I think that's what I'll do. Go for Bohemia and deal with Kratoka. And that's Bohemia fully occupied, and now for Kratoka. There we go. Great. Man. Take all lands, considering that's not going to be enough to put my over 100 aggressive expansion currency, which is kind of my goal right now. Just get over 100. So, let's see. What do I do next? I could go after them and also fight the base teams. Maybe I could do that. Or I could turn my attention a bit more towards Italy. Possibly over here. You know what? Yeah, I'll go for Verona next. Wipe them off the map. And just try and move south over here and start pushing into Italy. Okay, I think that's what I'll do there. So I can mostly just try and clean up some of these borders around here. There we go. That looks better. Much better. So, now I guess it's kind of just a matter of pushing into Italy and taking all of that, which I could do a single war against Papal States and get everything if I had that option turned on that allow them to bring their vassals into the war, but I don't have that turned on. Oh well. Aggressive expansion is over 100, so I'm expecting a coalition to form at this point. Okay, sure. I guess they're not gonna form a coalition for some reason. So I'll go toward Tuscany, since they kind of just did something annoying over here, taking over the province and getting all that land off of them. There's the coalition, which of course is led by the Byzantine Empire. Okay, why does Holland have a bit of Denmark? Whatever. Almost have the Byzantine Empire fully occupied over here. But that also means that they're now going to be focusing on trying to take all this lands that they have. Yeah. And I think I will see about doing something about cleaning up these borders a bit, cause my god is this ugly what the Byzantines have. So yeah, I think I'll see about doing that. Hopefully one of my armies can kind of just stay over here to deal with all this instead of going back to Europe. Okay, that's pretty good. Got all that completed. So now I'll just try and get the army to finish this stuff up over here in Canada, I guess. Why did I never notice this before? This is the first time I have seen that fucking Glenny face over here. Why have I only just now noticed that? The hell? go take that single province there. There we go. And now you can focus on getting all this stuff cleaned up, finishing it off. And there we go. I think that should be all the stuff they have in the Americas occupied. Yep, looks like it. And my troops already occupied all this land that they have over here in France. Damn. Actually, no. France is fighting another war, aren't they? Yeah. They're fighting a war against the natives and they are lost all that land to them. Got it. Oh. And the basins also have a bit of New Zealand, apparently. Okay, I'll get that fixed up as well and do the peace deal. So much crap for me to fix up when it comes to this shit that the basins have colonized. Okay, that's done. Which should mean the troops are going to start attacking these countries. Right? Come on. Please start attacking them. Please. Oh. God damn it. Come on, get your asses over here. And they took that back again. Of fucking course they did. I swear if they manage to take back land again somewhere else over here, and the time that takes for this to get occupied once more. Send the troops back up there again. Okay. That should be the end, finally. All their land is occupied. Good. Troops are attacking the other countries now. Finally. God damn. That took way too fucking long. I'm just going to ignore the fact that France has that stuff there. Those little colonies, I think. Because I'm not going to go around taking that stuff, I think, there. Maybe. Maybe I could. Sure. Let the troops occupy it all. Okay. Finally. That is completely done. God damn. Okay. So, time for these peace deals, which I'll wipe out Tuscany and Papal States completely off the map. Okay. So I'm going to try to kind of just reorganize some of these colonies over here, I think. While of course doing expansion over here and redrawing a few of the borders. And that's pretty much what I'm limiting myself to currently, at least. So, time to go through and clean up the borders. Get all that sorted out. Alright, there we go. Good. Got all of that sorted out, cleaned up the borders and everything. So, North America looks much better, to be honest. Without all this mess up here in Canada and stuff. No, this area is quite a mess still, just due to the amount of countries cluttered around the area. But not much I can do about that currently. But yeah, aggressive expansion is over 100 currency still, so need to send my troops back over there. Send them home so they can prepare for the next possible coalition that's going to form. Oh, Bohemia apparently managed to come back. Rebelled against Poland apparently. Huh. Now, it doesn't look like they're going to form a coalition, so I'll just do this and finish these two little countries off right quick. There we go. Now, what else could I do? See about cleaning up other stuff, I guess, around this area. Yeah, sure. When do you have an alliance with that country over there? Oh, guaranteed independence. Okay, sure, whatever. How long is that guarantee of independence going to last? Quite a while, by the looks of it. God damn it. So I can't really do anything about any of these countries, huh? Oh well. Two different Sicilies. Byzantine Sicily and an Arab Sicily. Great. These trees, they had her all over. Okay. So, who do I want to go after right now? Kind of feel like I want to try and do something about the Muslims in Spain and stuff there, to be honest. Kind of think I want to do something about that. Let's see. Hello. That would be a nice large war right there I could do. So let's do it. And that. And then the rest of these are countries that have been guaranteed independence by that other one. There. Nice. Now let's go kick them all out over here. England formed a coalition. Honestly, kind of expected that. Especially considering how much they knocked Byzantines down. England has quite a bit over here now. Damn. I think they just took all that, didn't they? I think they probably did. Took it off of them, most likely. England apparently took over Holland at some point. Take control of an army. Try and finish this stuff up over here in Africa. Now I gotta do something about this over here. New Zealand. Come on now. Okay, apparently I need one of them to go back over here anyways. God damn. Where the fuck was this army at that they had? I'm taking this back. Go wipe their troops out. Do not let them survive. I'll keep wiping out all the troops that you recruit over here, England, so stop it. Okay. And troops running around doing that for quite a while. Let's check the rest of the world. Okay. Doing pretty well. Oh, could be better. Just a little bit over here to deal with. Need to finish up Bohemia and France. And this stuff. Still haven't touched France's colonies or anything over here in the Americas yet. Ugh. So I guess I'll continue doing this for quite a while. Just so my troops don't have to keep coming back over here. Honestly, how long until England runs out of fucking money to recruit troops? We gotta run out of money eventually, right? Revolt somewhere? That's there, I'm guessing? Yeah. Let's see. All of this is occupied now. Good. What about over here? They almost got Byzantines done. Okay. As the Byzantines are also at war with other countries too. I'll just let it play out to this point. Cause don't think they're going to get an army over here. I'll start actually trying to take the land back for a bit. Okay. Yeah. Looks like I'm good. Just a single province up here that hasn't been occupied for some reason. And that's there and this stuff. Okay. Sure. Guess that's where I'll call this war then. Good. Kick you all out of Europe completely. And you know what? I'll wipe your country out. I can't. I cannot wipe your country out completely. God fucking damn it. Your borders are so fucking horrible, but I can't do anything about it. God damn it. And your capital's actually there, huh? Alright. Now, for this peace treaty against the coalition, which I will wipe out Bohemia, and I guess I'll take all this over here as well. Okay. I think that's basically all I'm doing, really. Just trying to clean up my borders in Europe for the most part in this one. That's all I'm doing, really. So, there we go. Now, just to clean up what little I have over here that I need to deal with now. Okay, there we go. So, that's basically everything I actually took in that. there. So now I gotta deal with all this stuff here. Along with these revolts that are popping up for whatever reason. Okay, that's probably why. War wariness is super high. Above 40%. So let's go through and get a bunch of this dealt with right quick. Okay, that's all I can do. Couldn't even get all the ones that are above 50% unrest dealt with. Oh well, whatever. France and Beijing have an alliance now? Well, don't think that's really going to happen much in the long run. Whatever. Guess I could quickly take over Naples right here. One single province that they have left. There we go. And let's do the same up here against Mines as well. Yes, I could take over those two as well. Why not? So, what's next for me? Honestly, I imagine I'm probably just going to wipe France off the map, kick England out over here as well, take as much as I can over here in northern Germany, possibly finish off Poland, kick the base teams out over here, something. Which means I'll probably be gaining these colonies over here as well, guys. Can't be bothered to sell them afterwards. But I think I will go and do this and recruit more troops before I fight another war. Okay. Next coalition already formed. Damn. Okay. Apparently didn't have enough manpower for some of those armies, so I'm going to have to quickly go through and deal with that. I'll just merge those two, I guess. More troops than they should have, but whatever. There we go. The Seljuks are the one at war, leading the coalition against me for whatever reason. But, yeah. I will go through and try and clean up a lot of this stuff now, I think. I'll take everything I can over here in Europe. Think possibly smooth out this border over here a little bit as well. Wipe the base teams out. Over here. Take Sicily, obviously. Clean up that stuff. I guess I'll be taking all this since I'm going to be taking over France and the base teams. Okay. Sure. Okay, I fully occupied their country, except for the lands they have over there. Okay. That is good. Now, can my troops please finish this up quickly? Come on. Finish things up already, troops. Please. I'll even do some buildings right quick, I guess. Just to try and help things, speed things up a bit. These railways and stuff. Since I haven't built any of these at all this entire episode. It is honestly taking my troops way too long to fucking finish this stuff. Seriously, what the hell is this crap? I'm going to have to take manual control of my army, aren't I? Because for some reason my army is just completely incompetent right now. Yeah, I'm going to turn it off and take manual control of my army and just tell them what to do. Okay. I think that should help quite a bit. What I've done there. Okay. Finally, things look much better over here. Think I can possibly turn the army back on finally. since basically most of the stuff is now finally occupied. God. Okay, everything in Europe's done. Almost everything over here in the Americas is also done. Okay, there we go. Now, would you please stop this crap? Where the fuck are my troops at? Over there. Okay. Finally. Okay. You know what? I'm just going to call it there and ignore the fact that they have this fucking land over here and they have that little bit of lands there. Because as far as I'm concerned, I have everything. Because for some reason, my army, the AI in control of my army, is just extremely fucking incompetent and cannot actually take land permanently. So, let's go ahead and get this piece still done. Okay, there. I guess that's probably good enough. I'll just go ahead and kick England out, Denmark as well. So, getting all that there just so I can clean those borders up. Taking all these colonies, obviously, not getting anywhere near as much as I was going to because of how fucking long the war fucking took. That all these other countries went and took everything. Also taking New Zealand as well because fuck them having New Zealand. That causes way too many goddamn problems. Now, let's go through and clean up these borders again. Okay, there we go. Good. So, now, with that done, I guess I will see about trying to clean up some other stuff. Specifically, this country right here, I think. Take these provinces they have over here, and New Zealand's for no good reason. I guess I'll clean up some of the borders they have over there in North America as well while I'm at it. Okay, that looks like it's everything, so go take lands. There we go. Now, clean up borders slightly here in North America, I guess. There we go. Good. So now, I think my main targets are over here when it comes to trying to just clean this area up. But before I go and do that, I'm going to work on improving my economy more. Because I think I really need to get around to doing that again. And once I get that completed, I'll go through and recruit a much larger army. So, yeah, I'll quickly get to work on all that. Okay, so I finally got all that stuff done. I now have 72 armies in total now. And I think for this episode at this point, I'm just going to clean things up over here, and that's it. So, yeah. That's all I'm going to do, and next episode I'll just finish everything off, I guess. So, let's go over here, clean up a bunch of these countries. For some reason you got alliance with them. Annoying as hell, but whatever. Why does the Byzantines have a province over here? Why did they come back? Well, whatever. I think that's probably good enough right now when it comes to wars. So let's get this all cleaned up now. And there we go. And that is all complete. Oh, you're also this, okay. Sure. Which one are you allied with? That country, seriously. God. Whatever. At least they'll allow me to clean up the borders over here as well. Guess and kind of clean that border up against when it comes to them as well while I'm at it. Okay, so that is where I'm going to end this episode, I think. Because I don't think I want to fight another coalition right now. Or do I? If I do, it's purely just so I can clean up borders even more. and that's it. So, you know what? Sure. Let's just do this and clean up the borders and see how good my army is now. Of the 72 armies I currently have. Because they better be fucking good. Genuinely. They're the leader of the coalition over here. Great. And they have been finished off completely. Good. Now, if my troops would kindly just finish all of this stuff off, that would be great. And that's there is North America completely done. Troops still need to finish off South America though. Everything's over here. They haven't really done much. All yet, to be honest. Okay. Well, I very quickly took over all of Africa there. Most of it, at least. That's good. Still haven't finished things off over here yet. It looks like they're about to. Or maybe not. Okay. And there we go. That has finally been finished there, so now they just need to deal with Africa and Europe. Okay. You are seriously pissing me off by doing this over and over and over. Don't make me actually use nukes for the first time since I got the fucking achievement for using them. Cause I will fucking do it if you piss me off any more than you already have. How you like that? I don't even know what to be putting these damn advantage points into anymore, to be honest. Now, will my troops please actually just finish this crap up over here? Okay, you got that fixed. Now, come over here. Get this fixed. No. Fix this crap. Do not go back to the Americas for fuck's sakes. I'm telling you to stay over here. Finish the goddamn fucking war. Okay, I'll just do this manually then. Since the AI is fucking incompetent as fuck. Hey, looks like my troops finally got the fucking memo. I wanted them to go and fucking take all this shit. Took them a fucking long enough. Okay, good. You have all that done. You have all of that. You have all of this. There we fucking go. God. Honestly, that is the fucking reason why I didn't want to fight this war. It's because I knew the AI was going to be fucking shit for whatever reason. Alright, there. Trying to clean up a lot of borders for the most part. And just kind of doing a large expansion over here just for the same reason, really. But, yeah. There we go. That is done. Of course, the expansion is under 100. Thank God for that. But now, time to go through and sell a bunch of land to clean up borders again. Okay, so I will now just wipe out small countries like this before I end the episode. Which will include ones over here. Why do these bastards have an alliance with that country? Whatever. You know what? Just deal with that there. There we go. That's where I'll call it. I'll ignore this nonsense over here because the fucking alliances they have. Because I just don't want to deal with him again right now. So, yeah, there we go. Send all my troops back over to Europe again. And there we go. That's there. Is this episode finished? I will take over the rest of the world without question in the next one. Without question. So, America's gonna fall very quickly. I can tell already, just due to the fact I control so much of it already here. I will be finishing off Europe very quickly as well. Africa probably won't take too long either. Asia, on the other hand, considering how much of a mess its currency is over here, it'll probably take a little bit of work, but I'll probably still be able to finish it pretty quickly, I think. But, yeah, that's there is the end of this video here. I hope you've all enjoyed it, and I'll see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.